Today we're continuing our tour of the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum in New York City. In this video, we'll visit one of the museum's biggest highlights, the Space Shuttle Pavilion, before heading to the navigation and flag bridges and checking out the Starboard Gun Tub. So, without any further ado, let's begin our tour. Hello everyone, welcome back to Metro Snippets. This is part 2 of our 4-part Intrepid Museum series. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, you can click the link here or check it out right after this video. Our next stop is one of the most iconic exhibits at the Intrepid Museum, the Space Shuttle Enterprise. For many visitors, this is one of the highlights of the entire museum. Enterprise was NASA's first space shuttle orbiter and played an important role in the development of the Space Shuttle program. Although Enterprise never traveled into space, it was built as a prototype and used for a series of critical atmospheric flight tests. These tests helped NASA evaluate how the shuttle would perform in flight, particularly during its approach and landing. And seeing Enterprise in person is a completely different experience. Seeing it from this close gives you an incredible sense of the scale, engineering, and ambition behind NASA's Space Shuttle program. Throughout the pavilion, you'll also find exhibits and information about Enterprise, the development of the shuttle program, space exploration, and some of the technical achievements that helped shape modern aerospace engineering. If you're interested in NASA, science, technology, and space exploration, the Space Shuttle Pavilion is definitely one of the must-see attractions at the Intrepid Museum. This is part 2 of our 4-part Intrepid Museum series. In the previous episode, we explored the flight deck where we saw an incredible collection of historic aircraft and got an up-close look at the legendary British Airways Concorde. Today, we are continuing our journey with a visit to the Space Shuttle Pavilion, home to NASA's Space Shuttle Enterprise. After that, we'll make our way to the navigation and flag bridges and finish with a look at the Starboard Gun Tub. Then, in part 3 and 4, we'll head deeper inside the Intrepid to explore the Hangar Decks, Gallery Deck, and finally, the USS Growler submarine. Before we continue exploring, I would like to take a quick moment to ask you to subscribe to Metro Snippets if you're enjoying the video. And while you're here, don't forget to give the video a like and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming adventures. Your support really encourages me to keep exploring new places and creating informative videos for you guys. I'm not really sure if you guys would also like to see the gift shops at the places I visit. Let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in. I'd be happy to include gift shops in my future videos as well. From the Space Shuttle Pavilion, we'll continue exploring the Intrepid and make our way toward the navigation and flag bridges. This part of the ship gives us a completely different perspective of what life aboard the Intrepid was like. The navigation bridge was one of the ship's key command areas, where officers navigated and controlled the aircraft carrier while it was underway at sea. As you walk through this section, you can see some of the equipment and controls used by the crew as well as the narrow working spaces inside the ship. It gives you a glimpse of what it must have been like for sailors and officers to operate a massive aircraft carrier like the Intrepid while traveling across the world's oceans. Next, we're making our way to the Starboard Gun Tub, another interesting reminder of the Intrepid's military past. Located along the starboard side of the ship, this defensive position was part of the Intrepid's protection against enemy aircraft during combat operations. Seeing the gun emplacement up close gives you a better sense of the environment sailors experienced while operating the ship's defensive weapons at sea. Today, the Intrepid may be a museum, but areas like this reminds us that this massive aircraft carrier once operated in active combat zones and played an important role in some of the major conflicts of the 20th century. That's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed continuing our journey through the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum. But there's still plenty more to explore, so make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell turned on so you don't miss the next episode. And if you enjoyed today's tour, please give the video a like and share it with anyone who loves New York City, aviation, space exploration, military history, or travel. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting Metro Snippets. I truly appreciate every one of you joining me on these adventures. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and keep exploring.